It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. We're just seconds away from getting this one started. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Running left, this is Barkley. Brushes him off with ease. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 16. Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Barkley. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Stafford to the air to start us off. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at second and pretty short. From the 39. Able to find Nakua here. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it brings up an LA first down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun snap to Sanford. He gets this one to Nakua. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Zach Bond with the tackle.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Stafford again. Has it downfield, working the left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles get the football on the first turnover of the contest. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
First down, a run with Barkley. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Jared Verse on the tackle. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Eagles pushing for a score before the break. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Taken in by Smith. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Working quickly here. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. He's on the move. Got a man, Uzomah has it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The give here on 2nd. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. On fourth down, Hurts. He connects downfield on fourth. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle him when all the pressure that drives right on him. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, Hurts. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And we'll see what they do here on second down. Hurts throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Hurts now from the gun. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
2nd and 3 now. Stafford from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over with the football just outside the 30.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They're going to run with Barkley. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Offense in the hurry-up here. Barkley. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores. It makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. There he goes, right sideline. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come.